Dinosaur Barbecue, and we're gonna learn all about how to tailgate brisket. Now, it seems like a simple meat, but it's actually not. And Pitmaster Leland Avellino is gonna teach us why. Avellino, he's the chef here at Dinosaur Barbecue, and you're going to teach us the do's, the don'ts, and the why nots of brisket for your tailgate awesomeness.
First thing you want to do when you see a piece of brisket is you want to inspect it first and feel for your thick pieces of fat.
I washed my hands. I'd like to get in here.
Get right in here. We're going to go through this thing, we're going to look at it, then we're going to start trimming it. Where the fat is the hardest is where we're going to take it off. See, we're not going to do anything right here. We're going to leave that just where it is.
That's like young fat.
What that's going to do on the cooking process is that's going to baste all this meat. This stuff's got to come off.
All right.
And what we'll do is we trim this down to about a quarter of an inch, wherever we feel that it's heavy. We call this the football here in the restaurant. We get the football cut out.
Now, I see you have a very special knife.
I do.
What about the average tailgater who wants to try to, mimic this behavior?
You can visit your butcher and you can ask him for a fully trimmed piece of brisket, 10, 12 pounds. The last thing I'll do is I'll give it a couple of punches right here.
Yeah.
And what that'll do, nice job. And what that'll do is
not bringing sides, Mom.
It'll make it nice and flat, and it'll make the cooking process just a little bit easier. From this point here, we're gonna bring up our secret recipe rub, which is salt and pepper. So again, these little pockets that we opened up, we're gonna make sure we season liberally. Now, again, I do not want you to be afraid to season this piece of meat.
This is really coarse salt and pepper.
Coarse and fresh ground pepper and coarse kosher salt.
When you're working with brisket, do you want it to be very cold, room temperature? What's ideal?
Definitely. You want to keep this piece of meat as cold as possible. You get a sharp knife and a cold piece of meat, very efficient cuts. So we'll go from here, and we will take this guy right into the pit. In we go.
What kind of smoke are you guys using?
We use hickory, green hickory.
And how long is it going to be in the pit?
Be in the pit from 12 to 14 hours at about 200 degrees.
That's low.
Very low. Low and slow.
Slow.
Slow and low. If you don't have a pit at home, you can use your conventional oven, again about 225, 200 degrees.
Should you cover it? Or?
You could cover it with aluminum foil. You could put a little bit of liquid smoke in the bottom of the pan to get a little of that smoke flavor. I would personally recommend buying a pit and learning how to smoke.
Listen, if you guys want to learn all about tailgating, all about the best recipes for this guy's barbecue, check it out at tailgatefan.com.
Think it's time?
I think it's time. It's like it went in a caterpillar and came out a magnificent brisket butterfly.
First thing we do when we pull it out of the pit is we go to our mop sauce.
Okay.
It's a Carolina vinegar based, very thin. What this does is it kind of just gets a little moisture. First thing we do here at Dinosaur is we take it right in half.
Did you let this cool first or anything?
We let it rest for about 5-10 minutes, brought the temperature back down a little bit.
How do you know it's done?
First and foremost, I'll take appearance.
Okay.
Second, I'll feel it. Now we have it's got a nice give right there. It's pushing back a little bit, but you can just tell. Okay, so now on how we serve this, we take it in half this way, and then again in half this way. And from there, we take our slices. And that's what true barbecue enthusiasts go after. That's what we go for. That smoke ring, that beautiful flavor, that nice mahogany color. Salud.
Catch me.
That's the best.
You better catch me. So that's it for a tailgate? That's all we have to do?
It's not. We actually offer many different sandwiches here at Dinosaur Barbecue. One of our most popular is our BBS sandwich, which is brisket, bacon, and Swiss cheese.
Let's go. That sounds awesome.
We're making a BBS sandwich, guys. This is our sliced brisket. Look at that wonderful smoke ring. We're gonna hit this onto our grill. Our wonderful house-cured homemade bacon on top of it. Swiss cheese. And top it. Let that steam away.
Under this lid is the BBS, which is bacon, brisket, and Swiss cheese. You are not gonna wanna forget about this for your next tailgate. Woo! Almost ready.
All right, nicely melted. Come off right onto our roll. And there's our BBS sandwich.
Nick, the BBS is no BS. In fact, the sandwich is so easy to eat and make, you can do it anywhere. At your house, at a tailgate party, on a pile of wood. Eat your heart out. Thanks again.